I was blessed to find the opportunity at Hello West Michigan just after graduation, and I've really come to view it more as a vocation than a job. And right off the bat, I found a fantastic mentor that not only championed me, but also challenged me. And she said, Rachel, if you want to make an impact on your community, West Michigan is the right place to be. So for all of the students and young professionals that are watching these stories and being inspired by them, inspired to make your own mark on the community, don't be deterred by fancy job titles or board appointments. All you have to do in this community is show up. Find something that you're passionate about, attend an event, come to a meeting. All you have to do is show up, lend a hand, and you'll be on your way.
So I just want to thank the Grand Rapids Business Journal for allowing me to be a part of the 40 under 40 class for the second year in a row. Last year, my wife and I were celebrating the birth of our first child, who's now 11 months old, and has resulted in us kind of changing our perspective on a lot of things, including just the amount of time that we spend in the community and the way we give back to the community. Now having Ella in our life has really resulted in us trying to make more of an impact in a positive way. Ella's not the easiest child in the world. She's definitely pretty high maintenance, high needs, and has resulted in us getting a lot less sleep. Definitely love her, love Grand Rapids, and are making a positive impact in the community.
As leaders, I think we have an incredible opportunity to lift up others in order to make this a community that works for everyone. I'm often reminded in that of a quote from Calvin Coolidge that speaks to the value of resiliency, of grit, of determination. So as we as leaders reach out into the community, lift up others in a way that's meaningful for them, let's not worry as much about who's the smartest in the room, who has the most talent, who has the access to the best education, but what we can do to provide resiliency and perseverance in our determination to lift others up.
In my experience, nothing in life is achieved alone, so I want to take this opportunity to highlight and thank those who've been part of my leadership journey. First and foremost, I want to thank the C-suite team at Metron Integrative Health Systems for supporting me through change management over the last 24 months. I want to thank my HR team. In a world where you can choose your employer and you can choose your boss, thank you for showing up and choosing me every day. I want to thank my parents for instilling such values and morals and also pushing me to live a life of purpose and to be a woman who makes a difference. And lastly, I want to thank my husband for supporting me over the last 20 years and for being mom, dad, housekeeper, cook, so that I can make a difference in this community and serve those around us.
So I have this machete tattoo as a reminder because machetes are tools that are used in 3 different ways. They're used in agriculture to harvest food to take care of yourself and your family. They're used to clear your path, to pave the way for you and your community and what comes next after you. And they're also used to defeat your enemies and to fight and to stand up for what you believe in. So it's my daily reminder to take care of myself and my family and pave the way for others and fight for what I believe in.
It's a huge honor to be part of this year's 40 under 40 class. A recognition like this really makes me reflect on all the leaders and mentors that have guided me during my time in the Army and here in Grand Rapids. Working at the Chamber has provided me a fantastic opportunity to wake up every day and follow a mission that I believe in. It's amazing to get to come to work and collaborate with wonderful people on trying to make this a better place to work and do business and try to make a more vibrant community. I'm thrilled to be recognized this year, and I look forward to working with all the fantastic people in this community to address the challenges and opportunities of tomorrow.
Non-gaming economic development is where it's at in Indian country right now. And that means that tribally owned businesses are doing things like real estate development and e-commerce type ventures. It's really exciting because the profits from those businesses go directly to the tribal government to support services for their citizens like healthcare, education, and also cultural things. Grand Rapids is really lucky to have a strong tribal presence in the community. You've got the Grand River Band of Ottawa Indians downtown. You also have tribally owned companies like West Wayabeck and Gun Lake Investments that are here getting involved in community initiatives and also doing deals with local Grand Rapids companies.
Grand Rapids is a really exciting place to be right now, West Michigan in general. I think we're building on this moment where previous generations have imbued the community with a sense of collaboration and a sense of can-do, while the next generation is really focused on equity and inclusion. And I think those two elements combined create a really powerful narrative for Grand Rapids moving forward, for those of us in the nonprofit and the corporate structure to move forward and make the city and the region really great going forward.
The late Rich DeVos once said that for a man to achieve what he wants in his life requires merely the will to try and the faith to believe that it's possible. But to win the race requires an individual to start the run, have the persistence to see it through, and the willingness to do a bit of battle at the finish line. This certainly represents a guiding light for me in my business and in the torch that I attempt to carry in philanthropy in this community. I'd like to thank the Grand Rapids Business Journal for their recognition and the opportunity to be recognized alongside 39 other incredibly talented individuals in this community. Thank you to my wife, my family, and peers at the Principal Financial Group.
I always say that I'm not in the legal business, I'm in the people business. And that's because as an estate planning attorney, I have the opportunity to work with a lot of clients. And these clients come from different backgrounds and have had different experiences. And I find it so interesting to get to know them, to get to know their families, to learn about their businesses. They share with me their thoughts, their secrets, what they really feel about their children. Sometimes we laugh together, and sometimes we cry together. And in the end, I love what I do. I love helping these clients.
West Michigan is a premier place to live. I'm glad I've been given the opportunity to move here. I was raised in Canada my first 17 years by my mom, which is a single mother. She's given me the strength and the courage to further myself and develop myself further. And I'd also be remiss if I didn't thank the Gun Lake Tribe. That's my tribe, and they have given me every opportunity to advance myself and grow, and they really encourage me. And I currently sit as the tribal council member right now, and I love what I do, and I'm honored and flattered that I'm able to be one of the 40 under 40 this year.
This is a story all about how my life of servant leadership came about. Now I've got 40 seconds, just hang with me. I'll tell you how God's using me for advocacy. In West Michigan, I was born and raised in a blue-collar family built on hard work and faith, learned from Jesus' teachers, coaches, bosses, family, and friends, even getting advice from my homeless friends. When a couple of times I felt like I was no good, wondered if I'd make a difference in this neighborhood. I got one little tip that I'll never let go. Mama said, be respectful and empathetic to everyone you know. I've found a calling at Mel Trotter, been there almost 3 years. Worked my way through some big leadership fears. We can all give to the kingdom in our own little way, serving a cause bigger than us every day.